prepare the Apex class. So class will be having variables and functions. So why do we need to have variables in class?
Variables for allocating the memory, bro.
To store the data, we need to have variables.
Yes, yes, to start.
To run the data, we need to have functions. I mean, without function, we can't do anything in the programming.
Okay.
Okay. And we have done one dummy code as well. So in that, we have done with the variables, and we have learned about what is a void function, what is non-void function. So what is void function, Raj? Did you remember?
Yeah. Void is nothing. Void is, I mean, it will won't return any
Exactly. So
statement.
if it is not going to give any return value, then we can consider as void keyword. That means whichever we are populating the value in variable parameter, I mean function parameter, same thing will be displayed here. So it won't be giving any result there. Whichever we are giving, same thing will be displayed over there. So in case if this particular function is giving any answer, I mean any result, then it will be return value, not void. Of that we can see in today's class.
Okay.
And once it is done, we'll be preparing the object creation here. So for object creation, this is a syntax: class name, this is the class name, and object name, and we know how to create the memory here, right?
Yes, bro.
So
Yes.
same class name only we give here. Class name, this is the object name, this is the memory. And finally, how to call the function in the sense object name, function name, and this will be what is this
I mean, passing the value.
function parameter we can call.
Mobile number. Yes.
So same thing here we can see void call a person. Now integer number to call. This is function parameter, and this is function name. Got it?
Yes, bro.
And now we had one live assignment. So create a class, and class name is calculator apex class, which will give sum and multiplication of two numbers. These two numbers we will get it from caller of the function. Some function will return value to caller, not going to print. They're giving instructions here. Multiplication function won't return anything, it will just print. The result of variables you declare in class level, not inside function. So have you tried this one, Rajesh?
I actually tried, bro, but uh,
Okay, we can see now.
clearly, yes.
So what they asked first line, create a class calculator apex class. Okay, now
Yes.
guide me based on this. So first line, what we can give, class and class name.
Class name. Yes.
So here class and class name will be calculator apex class. First step is ready,
Yes.
right? Okay. And next step, these two numbers we will get it from caller of the function. That means they're asking two numbers, and they're asking
Yes.
when we have two numbers, obviously we'll be having two functions. In case there'll be chance of to give one function as well, but here
Okay.
particularly they're asking for some function they will be having so for some variable they will be having one function. So for multiplication they'll be having one function they're giving. One is for printing, another one is non. One is for void function, another one is non-void function. Okay, so
Yes, bro.
now in this class what they have done, first have done the class name, next what they have done.
Variable declaration.
Okay, now we'll do variable declaration. Okay, what are the variables we can give?
A or B or integer, integer, integers.
Okay, integer.
A or B, integer A and integer
No,
B.
here they gave sum function and multiplication.
Okay.
So A or B, how can we take it?
I mean, in in A plus we can assign any integer number. Bro. Yeah, I mean,
Not getting your
integer A
voice.
integer A equal to like 3, 4 like that we can
Okay, integer
have
A
or
equal to
3 or
3.
integer B equal to 5 and
Okay,
integer C equal to A plus B like that we can do it, bro. Or
okay, you mean to say that? Oh, 1 minute. That's what you're trying to say, right?
yes, bro.
Okay, if this is the case, then how can we give this result?
Right now, I mean we need to pass while execution time, bro.
Yes, exactly. So, what we can do is they gave some values like sum and multiplication,
Yes,
right? So we'll go with
yes.
same. So sum will take it as integer
Okay.
and multiplication.
Teacher, where in UL multi?
Okay. So now we have done with variables.
Yes.
Okay. And next one, some function will return value to caller, not going to print.
Okay.
Now you explained earlier, right? That thing will be work
Yes,
out
yes.
here.
Okay.
Okay. Function for some value. Okay. So here they asked us to give don't run void. They're saying don't run void.
Okay.
So
Just
yeah, tell me.
just skip. In that line, bro. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Now we are just passing the value in function. So values both are there in integer. So we'll take data type as integer and what this function for sum. So function name can we have any function name here?
Hmm. Function name integer. Hmm.
Because here 1 minute. Here also we gave a function name.
Yes, bro.
Got it? So here
Uh-huh.
they gave void, but here
Yes,
they asked us to give non-void.
yes, yes, bro.
So I gave integer, and now I need one function name like making some value.
Okay.
Okay, making some value. Okay, make some. Okay, and what we
Hmm.
have done here, void function parameter, and here what we have done,
Parameter.
this is function name, this is function
Function parameter.
parameter. So
Yes.
now we can pass the function parameter. Like here, we can give our function parameters like where num a. That's it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, bro.
So till here, whichever we have done, we followed the same here.
Okay.
Okay. But
Yes, bro.
they're saying some function will return value to the caller, not going to print. So here we'll be having one keyword call as return.
Yes,
So
bro.
that one we can see how it will work. So what is the uh, logic we can run here? Where sum
Where
equal to,
some
see this is the variable where sum equal to variable here, and logic.
where number A plus where number.
Okay, same thing here. We haven't run the code, we just pass the same value, but here they're asking us to give the return value. So that is the reason we're just giving a keyword call as return, then we are saving this. Any doubts here?
No, bro.
So you should get doubt here why we have written why we have typed written here.
Written. I mean, it will only, I mean,
Yes, here
print.
we
Uh,
gave logic here, and whichever logic running here, for that
it
person
will
we are
print.
giving return value here.
Yes, bro.
So that is the reason we are giving return here.
Okay.
So for your understanding, this one I'm copying pasting it because they asked the same, right? For that I'm giving this. Instead of void, we gave return. For your understanding, return is a keyword where we can get the value. Okay. And
Yes, bro.
now see here, multiplication function. Okay. So for this function, we started bracket here and we have ended here. Okay. And now function for,
Multiplication.
okay. Now tell me, for function what we can do.
For function name. I mean,
Not getting you.
integer like multiplication. We already declare in the variable declaration.
Not getting you. Function.
I,
Okay. Integer.
integer. I mean, function name, bro. We already declared
Okay.
on top.
Okay.
Where multiplication. Mm, here we need to uh, like I mean some we can try it, bro. Integer where number a like that we can pass.
Not like that, because see, whichever we passed here like that, we need to pass the values here. Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
we'll take another values. Okay.
Yeah.
So first line we have done.
Yes.
And next they're giving void here, and for multiplication they're not asking return value, they're asking void. So if it is void, what we need to mention?
For void, I mean it won't return any value, right, bro? Void. Why?
One minute. For sum we gave function name as make sum. For multiplication we gave variable name directly here, so that is
Yes,
wrong.
bro.
We'll go with
Make
make
multiplication.
multiplication. Okay. Okay. So they're asking multiplication function won't return anything, it will just print. So that time
Mhm.
we can't go like this.
Okay.
We'll go like this value. So they're giving void and nothing is going to give a value there. So what we can do is, instead of integer, there instead of integer void is there. So here instead of integer we'll go with void function. That means this is not giving any value. Whichever we are displaying here, those values will be displayed the same. And here
Okay.
we can print the value. How can we print the value?
System.debug.
Yes, exactly. So before system.debug, we need to give the logic, right? So how
Yes,
we
yes,
gave
bro.
here.
Yeah.
So same thing,
Where
where
multiplication
multiplication.
is equal to integer where number c plus
Yes,
into
exactly.
integer where number b.
Okay. So now we need to print the data. So now tell me system.debug.
Debug multiplication of number c and number d equal to where multiplication.
Multiplication answer is, because again I need to give where C, where D, a
Yes, yes,
lengthy process.
yes, yes. Plus where multiplication.
Done.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So next what they gave,
The result variable
the
you
result
declare in
variables you declare in class level, not inside function. Okay. So what they're asking us is exactly values, variables we need to give only in class level they're saying. So
yes.
now tell me where we have displayed variables.
Here, bro. Integer where number
Yeah.
where sum
So
and
here,
where
so
multiplication
class started here and ended here.
ended in. Yes.
Okay. So that means it is there in within the class level.
Inside it. Yes, bro.
Okay, within the class level. So
Yes.
okay, within the class we give. And what will be happen if we give variables within the function?
I mean, within the function only we can access those variables. So we can't use, I mean, in entire class.
I'm not getting you, bro.
I mean, within the function only we can able to use. We can't use those
Yes, exactly.
variables.
Because see, if we use variables in function level, we can we can call these variables anywhere in within the function.
Yes,
In case, oh sorry, within the class. I'm sorry. If you taking variables within the function, then it won't be working in another function.
yes,
Got it? In case if you give this variable in this function, we can't run that variable in this function. Got it. See how,
Yes,
for example, we'll take an example like this. If I'll be a state government employee, I can use my power in my within the state, right? I can't go and use
yes,
my
bro.
powers in some other state. In case if I'll be central government employee, my powers will be the same in all the states.
Yes, bro.
So same way, here, if we use variables in class level, we can use it these variables at anywhere. So that is the reason they gave this line exactly. So not inside the function we haven't used. Okay. So now tell me, is this correct or not till here? Here.
Mm.
Okay. So can you please check now either it is correct or not? We gave variables here and we gave two functions. For one function we gave return value and another function we gave void.
Yes.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this function we have done. This function we have done here, and class we have closed here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have done this assignment. Okay. So now can we print the data? This
Sorry,
data.
bro.
Can we print the by using this code? Can we get any values by using this code?
I think uh, no, bro.
Why?
We are not passing any values in
Yes, we
fine.
are
I
not
mean,
passing any values. Next.
yeah. So we are not calling the function.
Okay. So that means up to this values, code is incomplete, right?
No. Yes,
So
bro.
to complete the code, and we need, if we want to run the code, what we have to do?
We need to call. I mean, we need to run the class.
Okay, and now you are on track. So to run this code, we need to have one more module called as access specifiers. For example, uh, if I want to call this data, uh, 1 minute, I'll show it in some other way. There are two classes. Okay, I'll show in this way. There are two classes. One is calculator apex, and another one is calculator ABC something. Okay,
Okay.
so in these two classes now, in this class, what we are doing it in apex class, we are doing make sum and make multiplication. Two functions are running in this apex. Okay, but in ABC we haven't done anything. What our intention is, from this apex we want to call the function to in this class. Is it possible?
Yes, bro.
Yes, it is possible.
I
So to get the values from this class, we need to have one access specifier. Then only we can call the functions. For example, if you have data in your mobile, then only you can use the internet, right?
yes, bro.
That means data will work like access specifier between your data and your mobile.
Yes,
Same way like Bluetooth. Whenever you switch on your Bluetooth option, then only it will be connected to some other Bluetooth, right?
yes, sir.
So that means connectivity. We can call it as access specifiers. So access specifiers, we can be having different types like private and public. For example, if you give data on mode, like I mean your internet, if you on your internet data, somebody can access it, right, by using your password. If it is
Yes.
public,
Yes, bro.
that means everyone can use it, and that will be impact on your data. So that time you may change it as private. That means only you can use your data.
Okay.
If you give public, everyone can use it.
Yes, bro.
So just uh, have a word like this here: access specifiers. So if it is private means did you remember OWD, Rajesh? In OWD,
Yes,
if you
bro.
give private, only owner can see the access.
Yeah.
So same way, if you
Yeah.
give private, this will be okay. So now, if you compare with Bluetooth, now if it is private, one minute, Bluetooth or data will be off. This is for your information.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Got it.
Okay. In case if it is public, on. Okay. So why we can use this public and private keywords? Any idea?
Public, I mean, public means we can use it in anywhere, and private means we can use it
Okay. Oh,
within the
we can
class,
use it
right?
only for that particular parameters or particular functions. Any idea why we can go with public and private
Mm,
in the programming language? So, okay, let
mm,
me make it in some other way. You are working in one banking functionality. Okay, you are working for one banking project, and your functionality is giving a username and passwords and showing their amount on screen.
okay.
Okay, so one person, there are two friends, and they're using same bank, same. They'll be having account in same bank, and they one person doesn't have mobile. So what he want to do is he want to log in his friend's mobile app. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Okay. So now just see A and B. A will be having mobile. B doesn't have mobile. Okay. And both are having same bank account. Like take ABC Bank or else XYZ Bank. Okay. In case if it is variables or functions, everything is there in public. Everything is there in public. Then when A has logged in your in his mobile app, he can see his username and password and balance amount.
Balance.
Okay, and he logged out. Again, he'll be logging in his mobile. So that
Yes,
time again, if it is private, these three things will be avoided from this person. If it is public, he can see his details also, right?
yes, yes, bro.
And same way, while you are working for a banking project, being as an end user, if you give a public or private all the access to remaining users, like instead of login for another user, one user, another person has logged in inside, then he can be changing his variables, like he can change his balance amount. Instead of 10,000 he can make it as zero. Instead of 1,000 he can make it as 1 lakh. Something will be happen, right, if it is public variable.
Yes, bro.
So that's the reason we can go with these keywords. So now by using this banking project, now tell me, in real time scenario, you will declare variables in public or private.
Private, bro.
Why?
I mean, no one will access other 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 thing.
Okay. Coming to functions.
Variables. Variables, I think public, bro. Functions, functions, public.
Variables will be public or private.
Mm, variables. I mean, declaring the variables. Public, bro.
Okay. So that means I can see all users balance due amount, right?
Yes, bro. I think.
Okay, that means variable in the sense we are passing the values, right? So
Yes, yes,
all,
yes.
all obviously it should be in private.
Private.
Okay, and functions to all the people to log in the functionality, they should have a username and password, right? So that will be private for all the people. Sorry, public for all the people.
Okay.
Okay, so now by using this code, I'm just copying this. Now tell me where we need to use public and where we use private.
In variable declaration, we need to use private, and the functions we can use public.
Okay, so class public or private?
Class is inside. I think class is private. No, public, bro.
Public. Okay.
Public class name.
Okay.
So here private integer, private integer.
So now
Here
function should be public or private.
public, bro.
Why? Just now we
I mean,
discussed banking functionality, how it will be. Okay. So
we are
public.
passing the values. Yeah.
So it will be public functionality only, right?
Pri-
This is not variable.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Public,
Okay. And this is also function. For function, what we can do?
public.
Okay. So now we have done. We we already fulfilled the income. We have completed the code with proper keywords. Now it's completed.
Okay.
Now we'll go to our Salesforce functionality.
Okay.
Now just guide me. How can we go to developer console?
Our username, developer console.
Okay. So now, as of now, we were using anonymous window. Now we are going to start with Apex. So go to File and click on New. Here we'll be having Apex class. Just click on it, and it is asking class name.
Okay.
So class name, I'm just giving this. Done. So once I save this, automatically it is coming public class. So
Okay.
now I'm going to save this,
Only
copy.
variables only we can keep it as private, bro. Rest of the things all are public.
Yes.
Okay.
So comments I'm removing. So now we have done class. Again, we are going back to our previous class. So what is meant by class?
Class, I mean, class is nothing but
Class is nothing but design, right?
design.
Now we have design. Okay. This is our design.
Okay.
Okay. So how can we call this function? We should have memory, right? So
Yes.
there are different types of methods to call the class. Like
Okay.
we can call it within the class by using another class we can call, or else by anonymous window also we can call.
Okay.
So now we can uh, I just give the information to you. We can create object. How can we create the object now?
Object, I mean,
See here how we created the object here: class name, object name, and
object
memory.
name and memory.
So we can do it in anonymous window. So I'm updating the same. Okay. So for anonymous window, where can we go?
I mean, this for debug,
Yes,
execute
here we are getting it. Now tell me how to create the object.
class name, object
Okay, here
name,
what is the class name? This is the class name. Okay, and object name. We can give any object name. We can take it as okay.
bro.
Yes, bro.
Class name, object name equal to
So this is
new.
the class name, and I gave object name as Apex object. So Apex class is the
Okay.
class name. Apex object is the object name. So now tell me, how can I create the object? I mean, how can
New
we get the memory?
allocate memory. Yes.
Okay,
New
new.
calculator Apex class.
Okay, and this logic we know long back itself we know, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So once object is done, how can we pass the parameters?
Inside the, I mean, that braces.
Object name, and function parameter.
Okay.
Got it? So here,
Yes, bro.
what is the function name? Object name.
Call Apex object.
Okay. Dot
function name.
Okay, function name. What is the function? Here, how many functions we
Here, how
have?
many functions? How many functions?
We have two functions.
Two
One
functions.
is a make sum, another one is make multiplication.
Make
So
multiplication.
I'm calling this make sum, and here passing parameters. So here they're giving where number A, where number B, right? So I'm just
Yes,
giving like 20 and 30. Okay.
yes, bro.
Okay. Now last one. So now how can we print this data?
System.debug.
Okay. For system.debug, uh, what could be the format?
Uh,
Okay. To give system.debug, what we have to do exactly?
I mean, we need to give a variable. Uh,
Yes, we
I
need to
mean,
have variable name.
variable name.
Okay. So variable name. How can we give variable name? Like, okay, okay. We can take
We can
variable
take
name like this. Is that okay?
yes, bro.
Okay. Here we give variable, and here we are calling the function.
But I mean, where some answer is it? I mean, integer type or what kind
That's
of
what data type we need to mention.
yes,
So
integer
integer, data
where
type,
some equal.
variable,
Yeah,
and here we are calling function.
yeah.
Okay.
For
And
this new not required, bro.
I'm sorry,
New keyword not required,
but
right?
this not
This for
required
this. Okay.
because here what is happening is already new here we gave.
Yes,
So
bro.
here only this value is going to pass here.
Yes, yes.
Whichever
Okay, okay.
displaying values here, that will be stored in this subject.
Yes, yes, yes,
That
yes.
only we are getting answer here.
Yeah, got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So now tell me system.debug. How can we do it?
System.debug. The sum is plus where some answer plus where some answer.
Okay. So now we make sum we have done. Same way
Yeah.
we'll do it for make multiplication.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So what is the syntax?
Integer where multiplication equal to
Integer
where multiplication
where multiplication
equal to
equal to
call apex object dot uh,
okay call
that make
apex dot
I mean that we already have that name, bro. We need to change the name or
which one?
oh it is make multiplication. Okay,
No,
okay,
no.
bro.
Here we just taken function name. Whichever we gave
Yes, yes,
function name, we took
yes, yes,
same as this.
yes, bro.
Same way, whichever we gave function name here, we are taking it.
Yeah.
And values, you can pass it 30 and 40.
Okay.
Okay. Now can we give system.debug?
Yes, bro.
Okay. Now I have one doubt. In class, here we gave return value.
For some SS, bro.
That means whichever we are calling from here, that answer will be displayed here.
Yes.
right? But
Yes, bro.
here, what is the necessity to give system.debug?
System design.
It is
Yeah.
already there.
Yes. Yes.
So when it is already there, do we need to have this variable name and data type?
Mm, I think no need, bro.
No need this
For
one.
for multiplication we need, right, bro? For
Yes,
only
for this it is already there. Multiplication, see here, multiplication and when number C, when number D, it is there.
yes, yes, we are already printing
It
there
is there.
itself.
Oh,
Yes.
as
Yes.
per this thing, we already gave what they asked here. Multiplication function
Multiplication
won't return
won't
anything,
return
it will
anything.
just print.
Yes, bro.
That means here itself, in class level itself, we have done it. Now we can see it will be work or not. Maximum we have done it.
Okay.
Line number 239. Method does not exist, incorrect signature, void makes some integer. Not getting this. Where we have done mistake, line number 2. Incorrect signature makes some. For some integer where number A. Okay, integer where number B. Correct. Method does not exist. Incorrect signature. Okay. Rajesh, any idea why it is not working? Rajesh?
Don't know, bro. What happened?
Nothing I have done. See, when we open this Apex class,
Okay.
it was just remember only public class, this class name. After that, we
Okay.
already just pasted this code, but we haven't saved that code. So
Okay. Okay.
when we calling that anonymous window, it is taking only saved data. Unsaved data it won't take
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
the reason it's not coming. So just now I saved it, then it is taking
Uh-huh.
it. So
Okay.
and
Done.
just giving debug. Sum is 50 and the answer is 1200.
Goal of the-
So here 20 and 30 plus we gave 50 answer and 30 into 40 1200 answer. Got it? So whenever
Yes.
if it is not executing, then just check either this class is saved or not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
got it.
as of now, you understood something compared with the
Yes.
previous class.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So now, can we go with another assignment?
Yeah, sure, bro.
Okay, okay. I'll do one thing. I'll just copy this code and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
So from here to here, this will be class code, and this is
Yes.
anonymous window code. Okay,
Yes,
just
bro.
normally just watch the video and you can try with your own. In case if you have any doubt, you can see this video.
Sure, bro.
So now we'll go with another assignment. Write a code for subtraction. Take two
Okay.
values 20 and 5
Okay.
from anonymous window.
Okay.
Write a code for division. Take two values 10 and 4 from anonymous window.
Okay,
And
bro.
here we are giving function names.
Okay.
Make subtraction,
Make division.
make division, and hint we are giving. That hint is while you are going for division, data type you can take it as double, because when you
Okay.
are giving this one, what it will come by 10 and 4 for
For, I
division,
mean,
2.5 it will come.
2.5.
So when it is coming in decimal values, you should go with double data type.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
bro.
just go with the same this kind of class. In
Okay.
case if we have any doubt, we can discuss in next class.
No, sure, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So any doubts, Rajesh, as of now?
No, bro. I understood.